Alrighty. I saw shit across the road. washer on that yoke. That's fucking annoying. And yes, we're supposed to have thunderstorms Saturday. I don't believe we'll be doing any car show shit. good deal on Evil Bay. It's another posse carrier. It's an Eaton type carrier, which is a good one, and it's a set of 410s. So the kit comes with everything. It's like just like $540, $550, something like that. I paid $600 for the fucking shitty Auburn carrier that's in it now that won't spin fucking posi for some reason. But anyway, I need a set of tires too. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Let's see here. Yes, we're back. Alrighty. Okay, everybody. We're having a heat wave around here this week. It's like in the upper 80s. It's supposed to get to 90 couple by Friday. It's supposed to be pretty goddamn hot. And it's supposed to get like, I don't know, see how I'm down in Cumberland, Maryland, it'll probably get in the 90s down there, probably 100, I would say, probably over 100 degrees. Because it's down in a hole. Perfect for, the asshole of the world, Cumberland. That's pretty much what that place is. It's asshole of the fucking planet. And it's always hotter than the gates of hell down there. Especially in the summertime. In the wintertime, it hardly ever snows there. But if it does, they get one storm a year, if that. And it's probably like an inch or two of snow. Where we get like a foot or a little more. They'll get like an inch or two. And they'll close all their fucking schools up and shit down there. While our kids have to, we'll have a delay or something. It's a fucking shithole. But anyhow, I live like 3,000 feet above sea level. So in the evenings around here, it cools off. But when it's really humid, it still cools off, but not as low. Where Cumberland, it'll stay sticky hot and real shitty all night long. And if you don't have a good air conditioner, you're not going to make her. Because it's really fucking hot down there. There ain't nothing but crack whores and crack and heroin and all kinds of garbage down there anyhow. So, I figured I'd just take a test drive in the old Chevelle. I haven't had her out all week long. This is the first I've had it out. Well, since 4th of July. This is the first I've had it out since then. That was last Tuesday. I had it out. I did the burnout, which you all really enjoyed. I'm glad for that. Got a couple of subscribers over that one. Yeah. But everybody feel free to scroll through the 6 and 7 year old videos that are on there. I don't do any commentary on those old ones. I'm just basically right to the point and do what I'm going to do. You see a couple videos where the Chevelle here is in etching primer and got a flat black hood on it. And I have a video of the pictures of the restoration and all that stuff. And when I painted it, And by the way, I painted it myself. I painted it, but in the background you can see the paint that I put on it. I still have the thing of paint. There's still paint in there. Not a lot, but I use it every once in a while. If I get a ding, I touch it up. Usually it's by my own making because I'm a dumbass. I ran stuff into it one day. I just recently bumped a crowbar into the fucking fender and scratched it and had to touch that up. Actually, I buffed it and it came off, so it's just fine for now. Fuck's sakes. I'm getting feeble in my old age, and I'm not that old yet. But anyhow, this is that shitty fucking Rock the Mountains weekend thing coming up. That's there's a bunch of bands coming to Cumberland down there at I think it's Constitution Park or something like that. One of them shitholes down there. It's supposed to be really hot. Drowning Pool is supposed to be there, and Quiet Riot, and there's a Iron Maiden tribute band amongst local bands that show up there. There's only a handful of them that are any good. Angerbox is a good one. I forget. There's one called like Country Roads or something like that. I think they're pretty good. They're all country music. Pretty good. Pretty good. I forget who all else. But the one guy I used to mine coal with at Mount Storm, West Virginia, his son has a band. He's pretty good. I forget what his name is, but we called his dad Chicken all the time. He's a good fella. I like Chicken. I liked working with him. He's a pretty good fella. Pretty good loader operator. Pretty good on guessing that amount of coal. But that mine's closed up now. There's nothing up there at Mount Storm now. It's all basically a handful of homes, and that's about it. And a fucking convenience store, gas station. There's a power plant up there. Of course, it's going to close because of our retarded president thinking that environment's in danger, and it's not. And don't get me started on that bullshit. That's a big fucking lie. There's nothing wrong with the environment. Because if there was, do you think we'd be alive? Do you think we'd be breathing right now? I have news for him. You can't cut out carbon emissions. We will die without it. We, as carbon-based life forms, watch Star Trek. We are carbon-based life forms. And we cannot survive without carbon. Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. Carbon dioxide is produced whenever we fart. And gases given off by dead animals, rotting plants. Carbon monoxide is what our cars give off, and volcanoes. Volcanoes gush this out all over the world. There's a whole bunch of volcanoes. In case you missed third grade science class, because that's where I learned it all in elementary school. People are just money grabbing everything. It's a money thing. So, mind bald. It's a money thing. But anyhow, and you know, there's this thing called trees and plants and grass that they thrive off the carbon. They bring the carbon in with sunlight, soil of the earth, and water. You know, when they have those elements, they thrive and they produce oxygen. Did you know a blade of grass produces oxygen? Oh, didn't know that, did you? Trees produce oxygen. A little bit of nitrogen too. All that stuff. Our whole planet is made up of this stuff. Our planet is in the exact right spot in space for the perfect amount of sunlight, perfect amount of everything. We are just in the perfect zone for all the good stuff. And there's no danger. The Earth is not in danger. They need to stop this. The planet is not in danger. Everything is good. I'm not going to sit here and preach this to people, because if people would just learn, plus the curriculum in schools is out of whack. They're too busy worrying about men who want to transition into women, which is fucking crazy. I've never heard of such crazy shit in all my life. I mean, I knew there were drag queens, there were guys that are gay, that dress up women like women, and they put on shows. Hey, that's fine. If you want to do that, go for it. But now the LGBTQ thing, that's a fake organization. They're not lesbian and gay at all. That has nothing to do with lesbians, gays, transsexuals, anything like that. That does not have to do with any of those. Even though they're using those call letters, saying that they are that. They are not. They are the LGBT Q crowd are pedophile men. They are men that want to molest children, females and males, because, there's only 2 genders on the planet. Just look it up. Look at all your animals. Look at your look at yourself. If you have a dick and a nutsack, you're a male. If you have a vagina and a set of titties, you're a woman. And, well, some guys have titties, but not like that. Come on. These men saying they're women participating in women's sports. No, that's wrong. That's another thing. That's another part of that shitty organization. And it's just like the Black Lives Matter thing. That's a handful of people that started an organization promising African Americans all this stuff. They're going to raise money for all these poor African Americans that have nothing and give the money to them, and he didn't give them nothing. Those people that started that organization enriched themselves. They all have mansions and yachts, vacation homes. They're millionaires because people are idiots. People contributed into this stuff. I mean, some of this stuff here just blows my mind lately. And then the environment thing, the environment hoax thing, this has been a hoax since the 60s. That's was what Woodstock was supposed to be about. It was supposed to be about what they called global cooling. They said that we were going to have an ice age. Never happened. Then they said we were going to boil to death. Never happened. And everybody's favorite, little Miss Greta, predicted 5 years ago, within 5 years, we would all be dead or dying. Because we would not have any oxygen to survive. Proved that fucking bitch wrong. She retracted her statement because she's an idiot. She don't know what the fuck she's doing. She is a tool. She is a marketing tool for that environmental movement. And these people in England, they're going to start doing it here too. I'm waiting for it. The Stop Oil crowd. Stop oil. Ooh. Ooga booga. Stop oil. It's bad. Without oil, we wouldn't have tires. We wouldn't have plastics. We wouldn't have, blacktop. We wouldn't be able to survive without oil. It's a dependent thing. It's something we have lived on forever. Even back in the Old West days, they had oil. And they used it for many things. To lube things. To make things. To harden steel. If you're making a knife, you're forging a knife, and it's red hot, you get it nice and hot. You quench it in oil, it hardens it. Makes it hard. And coal is another one. Everybody says, oh, we're against coal. We're against coal. You can't be against coal because without coal, you can't make steel to make things. You can't make electricity. You can't make solar panels. You can't make windmills without it. Everybody in school, another thing about school, everybody in school needs to watch these mining videos that I have on every year when I have my safety training for mining, because I'm a surface coal miner. We have a video that talks about mining and shows every detail of how mining is a way of life, and without it, we would not survive. And without mining and without drilling for oil, we would be a very poor fucking nation. Our nation was built on these things. It was built on mining for coal. It was built on oil. Built on gas. We have the biggest reserves of oil and gas on our lands in the whole entire world. And we're buying it from Russians instead. If that isn't fucking backwards, I just can't wrap my head around it. But anyhow, and in schools, they're not teaching civics anymore. They're not teaching biology. They're not teaching sex education. They're not teaching, they're protesting it's math right now because they say 2 plus 2 is 5 and not 4. I don't know what the fuck the deal was with that. It must be a pack of idiots that are really stupid. They're not teaching world history or U.S. history. That is dangerous. That is a very dangerous thing, because we're taught history so we don't repeat it. Now, weird things are happening that's repeating. Like people saying the world's flat. That bullshit's coming back. Don't know how, but it is. Crazy ass conspiracy theories on why the planet's not round. And now people were saying that the moon landing was fake. I don't know what to believe on that. I wasn't around when they did that. But you know, if you sit and watch the video and you look at it real close, and you see the lunar module leaving the moon, who stayed behind to tape it? That guy's dead. That guy sacrificed himself for everybody to watch it on TV. Did they have a second one up there we didn't see? Maybe? Nah. Bullshit. I hear something awesome. What is this? What is this? I think it's the judge. And it is. So, anywho, people, I got off in a rant. I'm sorry. I got off in a rant about environmental hoaxes and men wanting to be women. Did you know, one more thing about that, did you know that these men want to cheat in these sports? There's a guy that entered that says he's a woman. He transitioned to a woman, and he says that he's a cage fighter. He's an MMA fighter of the octagon, and he went in there and beat the fuck out of a woman. He says he's a woman. Oh, I'm going to compete on the women's team. He went and beat the fucking shit out of a woman. What the fuck? What is wrong with you people? Some chick overseas or some guy overseas said he's a woman. I'll transition to a woman. Went into a beauty contest. Won. And this guy that's dressed up like a woman is supposed to be in the Miss Universe pageant now. Please help me understand. I don't get it. I can't sit here and bitch about it because everything I say isn't going to matter. I can sit here and bitch about it till I'm blue in the face and pissed off and throwing shit, cussing and raising hell. Ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. People in higher positions need to set the example for this and end this stuff. This needs to end. I'm not against gay people or lesbians or people that, they're just confused who they are. They need to be taught who they are. Giving kids puberty blockers and tricking them into transitioning themselves into what they were not born as is just crazy. That's how mental illness starts. These people need mental help. They need meds to combat these chemicals in their brains that's making them think this way. This isn't, like an exorcism at a church. This isn't me being an asshole or a bigot or being ignorant because I'm white. This is me saying this because I see mental illness in these people. It's a mental illness. It's not their fault. They're mentally ill. They need treated. They're suffering. These people just need help. And I hope the hell they get help, because this is just crazy. So anyhow, on a better note, like, share, comment, and subscribe on this shit. And everybody have an awesome weekend coming up. I don't know if I'm going to have anything else for you or not, unless I go out and just rip and tear on something. I'm not real sure what I'm going to have, what I have planned. Or I usually don't like to plan things because it doesn't happen usually when I do that. So anyway, and I missed a good shot today at work. Well, it wasn't a really good shot. It was just, we uncovered some more electric car fuel, and it wasn't a real good shot. It wasn't a good explosion, and it's really, really bad because there's boulders in it. And when you're getting loaded with boulders, it's kind of painful. Throws you around in the truck, hurt your back, hurt your neck. It's like getting hit with another car. But anyhow, I'm going to leave you all with how fucking awesome this evening is. Move around my antifreeze jug here. I'm on my air conditioner noise. I have robins like a motherfucker here around my house. And they are vicious, like that spider right there. Boy, they're mean. Them fucking robins are mean birds. They're like those blue jays in the wintertime. But anyhow, everybody, have a good one. It is just fucking awesome out here. It's nice and quiet. I don't live next to a bunch of douchebags. I live around my family. They can be kind of douchey sometimes, but, that's family. But anyway, everybody have a good one. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you like this video, click on your little bell. I put shit out like this often. I need to fix my tailpipes. All right, everyone. I will see you on the next one.